Yeah, Billy Bob, rock star. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Tell me that you love me. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I think it's him. What are you talking about? No, don't look over here. Don't be trying to look at my lineup. Don't be trying to cheat. Don't be trying to cheat. I know how people like you are.
On a Sunday afternoon for basketball here on 2K Sports. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. This is their first game against Detroit this season.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
This is a potential finals preview, as good as it gets early in the season.
Whoa.
And both backcourts in this one stand cream of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions. But tonight, certainly,
that's the daddy right there.
You
know who that is?
That
big daddy right there.
Home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight.
Hell no, not back-to-back three. God damn.
Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Forgot you just got out of the game.
And what
My bad. Forgot you just got out of the game. My
let
bad.
that fly from long range.
What about him?
Left side, Wembanyama.
Too easy. Come on, man. Too easy.
Basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
And it's
can't shoot.
defensive 3-second
Defensive?
Detroit shooting their first free throw of the contest. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Defensive?
Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian,
Come on,
there's
man, do
nothing
better.
that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter out here, too.
Good-looking guy.
All right, let's check in with Al.
Oh, he can't jump? Oh, I'm ready to beat his little ass up.
Coach. I asked him what's the key to slowing down Cade Cunningham.
Come on, let's
Coach
let's
said,
roll this.
Not letting him
can't
get
jump?
clean
Oh,
looks
hell
inside
yeah.
the arc. Cade is a terrific mid-range shooter and a solid finisher inside, so we just
Get
have
back
to
to
get
him.
a
Come on.
hand in his face on every shot. Limiting his production could be
Good
the difference
fuck.
in this game.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Clock at 4. Here's Markkanen. No good there.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Get that shit out here. Don't ever
Cunningham.
fuck around with you.
With great mobility
What?
and the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily.
I'm literally right there watching him. Thank you. Good
You
fuck.
say immediate entry into the highlight reel. Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Now here's Brunson. Really helps his team on offense, recording 20 points a game. Blocked!
And the defense has been stifling early on.
To the left side wing. There's a minute 59 left to play in the first. And the
What
tip in
the
on the offensive boards.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Pass to Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Markkanen. They need this.
Boys can shoot.
That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Just a great setup.
My boys can shoot.
All he needed to do was shoot in rhythm.
Yeah, terrible.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter.
I don't know.
Drills it from
Good
deep.
fuck.
He has 6.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league.
Thank you,
Teams
foul.
shooting a steady diet.
Foul. Not that.
From outside.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, BA. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Both free throws, good from Brunson. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy.
That was cute. You tried,
They
huh?
played hard, and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. For 3.
Come on, let me shoot it.
From 3.
Let me shoot it.
What instincts there from Wembanyama.
Let me
to keep
shoot
the
it.
ball moving and set up a teammate.
Inside.
You're gonna have to shoot the mid-range for me to.
And
Whoa,
right now
whoa,
he's currently putting up 6.5 points per
whoa.
game.
2-9.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Wembanyama.
Oh, fuck.
We've
Shut
got 15
up!
seconds left in the opening quarter.
The GOAT, man.
Layup is good. Wembanyama's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. It's Johnson with a drive.
Whoa, I thought you were going to throw an alley.
Down right in the face
Tough.
of Victor Wembanyama.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to
Damn.
make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was
Look at the
one
underleg
big
skip.
exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter.
We did an underleg skip.
Leading by 6. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
To the middle. Pass to Gonzalez. Here's Johnson. And stolen by Brunson. Outside Wembanyama. Goes up again.
Money.
Rebounded by
bro.
Johnson.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can
Hell
hit.
no.
And there wasn't.
If Wemby can't make his shit,
resistance
he not making that shit.
Spurs trail by 6. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Brian, that's a
Come on,
marathon for the rest
bro.
of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Wembanyama down low. No good. 3 for 7 shooting so far. Detroit leading by 8. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Bassey.
Oh, he's not
Off
that
target.
good.
That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many.
Why you Wemby? Go get the
for them.
fucking rebound.
Johnson with it. A key piece to their offense, putting up 12 points a game. Here's Murray Boyles. Off target with the 3.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Spurs. Nothing on offense from them yet in this second quarter. Here's Wemby. Count it. His
Appreciate it.
fourth bucket in 8 shots. I understand the league questioning the use of load management. I know you've wondered if it can even hurt conditioning.
There's no question, Brian. Look, since the age of load management has come into the NBA, injuries are up, not down. I think players have been deconditioned, and that's even before you get into the need of guys playing together more to gain a rhythm and an on-court chemistry. You know, like actually playing basketball together.
A novel idea. So he gets them both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second.
Late.
And it's all from 3-point range.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Well, Coach, it's been discussed a lot, but the Detroit Pistons set a record in 2023 that no one wants to match.
Well, that's for sure, B.A. No franchise wants to suffer through a 28-game losing streak. They thought that team had potential, but they just never found their footing early on, and then things just snowballed on them.
Just 3 to shoot. The shot by LeVert, no good.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Come on, man. Hell no. You better go
Intentional
scope.
foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
So both teams making some changes here. To the right side.
Get that shit out here, man.
Boyles. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go.
Hell wrong with you.
Minute 32 left in the second period.
Yeah,
that would tell me
three-point
to score him and
percentage
do that
has
shit.
dropped a bit here in the second half. They need to think maybe about getting into the paint for easy buckets.
And it comes off the front of the rim.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling.
What the hell are you doing?
Another miss. He's 2 for 4. Outside Brunson. Left side, Wembanyama. The rebound by Detroit.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
Let me shoot a mid-range. He's not coming in his hole.
Here's Murray Boyles.
No.
And again, the Pistons missing.
He's got to take a back seat right now. When you're ice cold, you can't just keep gunning.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Fades and shoots.
You think he's Kyrie, huh?
By Wembanyama. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. They get back on track.
Why?
No good.
They're not letting me drive.
They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. The Pistons lead by 11. Now Cunningham. Oh, trying his luck from deep. It's hauled in by Jalen Brunson. On offense, here are the Spurs. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. San Antonio shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. The first one falls. And so he hits both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Cunningham looking it over. Pass to Walker. And no good. His first shot of the night, missing. Spurs trail by 9. And for a scorer as prolific as Markkanen, he doesn't need the ball in his hands too often.
So many of his scores come off assists. So just a great sense of when to get into space and become available.
Another shot. Good as the jump shot falls. Walker's got his first points of the game.
No hesitation. Nice work by Walker, not overthinking it.
Outside Wembanyama. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. All right, Stan, as you look around the league, who stands out as the best perimeter defender right now?
There's so many good ones. OG Anunoby might be the most versatile. Drew Holiday, Derek White, KCP. Don't forget about guys like Aaron Gordon and Herb Jones, also outstanding. That is what they want from Duren. Spike it, young fella.
Pass to Wembanyama. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. In traffic, Wemby goes to work.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
From downtown, knocks it down from distance. 9 points in the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Pulls it in from the elbow. The rebound by Detroit.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Walker sets a screen. Wing shot on the way. And again, it's Detroit converting.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Wembanyama, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
The quick look, no good that time. Spurs trail by 14. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, in today's high-scoring NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, we're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see. And your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker. Teams have to respect that.
No doubt, Allie. Thank you. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him. Right side, Wembanyama. 6 to shoot.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Off with the layup.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
For 3. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
San Antonio shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good. And he makes the first but misses the second.
And they've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
Walker sets a screen. Throws it up high. And the jam by Walker.
As a roller, Walker has soft hands for the catch, and he is aggressive.
Pass to Markkanen. Back to Wembanyama. Tries to break his ice. And that's 2 points on the layup. Wembanyama's got 14.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
From the top of the key, it's hauled in by Wembanyama. Spurs trail by 16. No good from outside.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Thompson. And some changes here for Detroit.
Substitution on the court.
19 seconds left to play in the third quarter. On the take. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Wow, the athleticism on full display there.
Man, just incredible hang time. Outside Johnson. Bassi. And so it's the Detroit Pistons in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Brunson's got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 16-point game. Fires from the line. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
And you just can't let Brunson get to his spots. I mean, he's an excellent mid-range shooter.
Up top, Johnson. Pass to Bassi. Over Wembanyama. Bassi can't get it to go. Brunson with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Wembanyama with it. Here's Brunson outside. Oh, Brunson with the triple.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
Down low. The rebound by the Spurs. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Wembanyama screen. Shoots from 12. He can't hit that time.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
Out to the right wing. Here's Bailey. Oh!
Wow.
And that one is hammered home.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback. Ouch.
That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Outside Johnson. Pass to Bailey. Into the lane. 4 on the clock. Here's Bassi. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Outside Brunson. Brunson assertive on the take. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Here's Gonzalez. Pass to Bailey. To the paint. Here's Bassi. Second shot opportunity. That's short off the rim.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Detroit leading by 9. Thompson outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
A foul. That's what I'm talking about, baby.